The club was formed in 1883 as Black Arabs FC before a couple of name changes to include Eastville, which was eventually dropped for their current name Bristol Rovers FC in 1899. They're known as both the Pirates and the Gas. The Pirates coming from Bristol's maritime past, whilst the Gas originated from a derogatory term used by neighbouring City fans as Rovers used to play at Eastville Stadium, which was located near a gasworks. They play it in a blue and white checkered kit which was first adopted in 1931 and made a return in 1973 after years of alternating kit patterns. Although Rovers are perhaps at home somewhere towards the top of League One, they have struggled over the past decade, reaching 23rd in Division 3 in the 2001 to 2002 season. The following year both the 23rd and 24th place teams would be relegated, which in the end were Exeter City and Shrewsbury Town. Playoff success against Shrewsbury in 2007 sent the club back to League One, where they remained for 4 seasons, only to place 22nd in the 2010-11 season. Hopes were raised at the beginning of last season as the previously successful Paul Buckle joined the club and immediately brought about an overhaul of the squad, grabbing 19 new signatures. Hopes were soon dashed, however, when results were never achieved, as only 4 wins were grabbed in the club's first 10 games and only 2 wins were to come after that before January. With pressure on the club to get rid of Buckle and a 2-0 defeat to Barnet, Rovers sacked their manager on the 3rd of January this year. Mark McGee was his successor and managed to pull the team away from the foot of the table into a more respectable mid-table finish. Bristol Rovers have finished their pre-season campaign with an unconvincing 2 draws and 3 defeats, and even failed to beat Dartford of the Blue Square South. Their last match saw them lose by 3-0 at the hands of Championship outfit Blackpool, who walked all over the Gas with 61% of the possession. Whilst Rovers appeared poor, it must be noted that they did achieve 6 shots on target during the game, so without a solid performance from Fodringham, Swindon could easily walk away with a loss from this one. Injury-wise, Rovers will be missing left-back Gary Sawyer, who is currently undergoing treatment for a groin strain. Swindon will be hoping that both Scott Wagstaff and Paul Caddis can make the difference down the right, as Rovers are expected to field 20-year-old Lee Brown, who is known for his poor composure in matches. Well, I hope you guys liked that little intro I put together. The in the news information was all up-to-date Football Manager stuff, so it was essentially what I was looking at before the game. As for where we are as a channel right now, I can only apologise for taking so long to make this video. Essentially what happened was my iOS or something like that updated on my iPod, which meant that the voice memos that I'd recorded, there was something wrong with them in that I couldn't access them through my iTunes, so I tried to email them to my email account, and it took me a whole day to realise that my email account, I changed the password to it, so I couldn't email anything off from my iPod, and I was wondering why that didn't work. But now, instead of being able to just pull a voice memo straight out of the iTunes account or library that I've got, I'm having to send it in an email as an M4A file, and then going to have to either convert it into another type of file, into an MP3 or something like that, if Camtasia isn't going to accept it. But starting with the video today, I do want to go through a few thank yous as I go through these highlights. I have a lot of subscribers to catch up with thank yous and all of that, so I'm going to have a look at that right now. Obviously the majority of the upsurge of subscribers was when I decided to advertise my channel to YouTube. I'll just go through the first goal here. This is what I would say me taking a major risk. Now I know that Camtasia recording is majorly laggy, and that is a problem, and I do want to sort that out. I may be, for the match highlights, I may be using a different type of recorder. I may be getting Hypercam or something stupid like that, and because it doesn't lag when you record it, it may use up a bit more RAM or whatever. I'm not very technical with computers, but that was my story, getting into the right position, finishing away, and this again is what I want Balatoni doing throughout the season, doing what he does best, getting up to the near post and just heading it in really. Simple finish, easy finish, so long as you've got the height, the strength and the jumping ability. Really not too hard to do. I think he's got great vision as well. I don't know what it is. The first goal that we conceded against Bristol Rovers, I thought was fairly unlucky, and I was quite scared that they would make a comeback, seeing as we were the away team. It wasn't even half time, and then, you know, they only had a 1-goal deficit to get back. But throughout the rest of the first half, we did things to change that. And I think for my fourth goal, or it could be this one. No, I think, yeah, I think for this goal, you'll see soon that I made a change in right midfield. I did start with Scott Wagstaff on the right, and with their weaker left back, I thought that he would do the job. But instead, I brought on Corey Gregory. I thought he would do a better job running down the wing. He tends to beat his player better, and that's exactly what he did here. A bit of pinball in the box, but we managed to hit that one home. And Richie as well, who does tend to add quite a lot of power on his shot. So for long shots, they're never really that accurate, but I think he does a job cutting into the box, as I would imagine Scott Wagstaff does. I reckon Scott Wagstaff will be scoring for us this season. It was disappointing to concede another goal in the same fashion. Now, I don't know if it's Lanzano's fault, if he can't organise the wall right, if he's not diving right. I do need to look into that a bit more. And I'm considering the next time I play Bristol Rovers, I'm going to train defending set pieces before the game. Again, another bit of creation from Gregory here. I think he was a really good purchase. Well, I didn't buy him, but it was really good to bring him into the club, and I think he is doing us a job. De Vita doing something somewhat unexpected here, beating his man and just smashing it home. I haven't seen him do that too many times before. Hopefully if he can do that this season a few times, then it will be really good. I have the feeling that we were playing a considerably weaker defence, seeing as they had one of their centre-backs sent off and their left-back obviously was out injured and replaced. But nevertheless, I think we took full advantage of that, and that's all you really can ask for in a team. Conceding the 2 goals was definitely disappointing, but I think we did a good enough job on the other hand. So I now am just going to quickly look at the new subscribers that I've managed to get for my channel. At the moment I've got 22 subscribers, and when I'm looking at this I've got 312 video views, so that is truly brilliant for a new channel in its first 2 weeks. I think, you know, I couldn't ask for more of that. And especially getting subscriptions from the likes of, I'm probably going to say these names wrong, I'm Chiz, I can't say it right, IMCHZ, who's already got 127 subscribers. I'd recommend you to go and check out that channel. I know the videos are actually quite old, so I don't know if he's still producing videos, but you know, they're quality videos all the same, and quality background as well. I quite like that background. We've got a Mr. Project FM above him in my subscriptions. I can imagine he's probably going to be coming out with quite a few videos soon. Again, his videos, I'm looking at them now, have only come out 3 days ago. So that is an up-and-coming channel. As well as that, we've got Paper Roses SMZ, or Z, or however you like to pronounce it, wherever you are in the world. Me looking at this right now, he's uploaded a video 5 minutes ago, 15 hours ago, 15 hours ago. Actually, no, these are their likes and stuff like that. But definitely an up-and-coming channel. And it's great to get subscriptions from people like that. Obviously I've got a subscription for myself. My old channel had 189 subscribers. But we've got a lot of promising channels that are subscribing to me, and that is brilliant, because it's saying, you know, I'm not just an odd subscription. People are looking out for me to make decent videos in the future. So that is really promising, and you know, I can't thank you guys enough for subscribing to my channel. I'm hoping you're going to enjoy my videos in the future. I know at the moment they're probably not the best videos you've ever seen. I'm a bit confused as to how I'm making my Football Manager videos, as to what you guys want. I know I asked for comments in the last one, kind of a mixed reception. I wasn't sure whether to include game highlights from everything, but to me I think it's important to say where I thought I went right and where I thought I went wrong tactically. Such as in this video and in the coming up videos. In the next video I'm going to be showing you through the Millwall game, which is in the Capital Cup, or Carling Cup in this version of the game. It's had its name changed, kind of has a ring to it I suppose. The Carling Cup had a ring to it as well. I think there should be a law that says you can only sponsor the Cup if you have a company that starts with C. Otherwise, if you're a company, say, called Johnson's Paint or something, that is literally one of the worst names for a trophy. I've ever heard. Before that was LDV Vans or something like that. And then before that there were, I think it was in 2006 or something like that, that the sponsorship pulled out. So they essentially, the final had no sponsors. It was only trophy final, which was quite interesting. I think the winners, I'm not quite sure, I could Google this now. Just a quick guess, I think they were Swansea, but I'm not quite sure. I'm going to Google this right now. Swansea Football League Trophy. Football League Trophy. Final on the 2nd of April 2006 against Carlisle. Carlisle are very good in this cup, I have to say. I think they won it. I can't quite remember. But Carlisle tend to get to the final quite often. So yeah, I think they did win. I'm actually recording this commentary over the video. I'm not doing this live at the moment. It's really annoying because I've recorded this commentary about 3 or 4 times. When I've emailed it to my other account before, the commentary's been cut out for some reason, so I'm not entirely sure why that is. I am going to leave it here. As I've said before, your support is really appreciated, so a like, a comment, a subscription, a favourite, any of that really helps a small channel out. I hope you guys are looking forward to my next Saturday episode. I'm going to give a little quick plug here for Elite FIFA Leagues. I'll leave their link in the description. Essentially, they're a online FIFA league where you start off with a 3.5-star team, I believe, and you work your way up the online leagues. And in the top division, obviously, you can get yourself a 5-star team, so long as you're a good member of the community or whatever. Really fun to play, really enjoyable. I was raging quite a bit this morning as I managed to lose 6-1 in the league, and I'm holding a decent playoff place at the moment. So yeah, no, that's all I've had to say today. That's all I've got to say. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for the likes, subscriptions, all of the support. And I hope I'll see you tomorrow in my next video. So thank you for watching and goodbye.